Good afternoon, everyone. Today is Friday, March the 4th, 2016. My name is Christian. Today we're looking at the Dow Jones Industrial Average 6-month daily chart. Last Friday on this particular day here, I told you to look for a market move higher for the particular week we're in now. And that's exactly what happened. And I told you we'll be testing this level. I suspect that will continue. And basically, a couple things I want to point out here. Right off the bat, this particular signal you see right there looks like a sell signal. A lot of people call it that. And there's various other technical analysts out there that I've kept up with over the week, and seen them getting caught up in that situation when they see a sell signal and they try to short it or they miss the long opportunity. And what I want to point out here is to show you that this is the strength right here, this cross of these short-term moving averages. Okay, you're finding that once you've got that there, you've got a lot of strength in the market at that point, and the bullish sentiment comes in. Anytime you pull back that short-term moving average, that 10-period moving average, you turn around and bounce off of that. Best case scenario, you're going to pull back down here to the longer-term 20-period moving average and bounce off of that. As long as that's the case, you're in a bullish uptrend, like you were back over here, right? It goes back up above this area here, and you start finding support like that. You don't even consider the other trade until after you get a close below that 20-period moving average. Once you've got a close below that, then you'll bounce again. You get your double top or whatever formation you get, and you'll start to roll over. It doesn't happen immediately. You have that top situation where you have that pattern of moving sideways. You're higher and lower and trying to find direction. At some point in time, you'll actually get the 10-period moving average falls below the 20-period moving average, at which point in time, then and only then, would I start looking for short opportunities. Okay, so that's the thing that I would be focused on. If you're trying to stay bearish here, you really need to be just sitting out and letting this rally go ahead and take its course. You can't fight it. It's just going to chew you up. It's rallied really strong all this week. I expect it will do the same next week. You can have a down day. There's no big deal in that. I mean, maybe two. But you're going to go back to that uptrend and keep pushing and pushing higher until you finally peak out, and we're not there yet. Alright, now I've just said we're not there yet. Let me show you why I think that. Here's the main thing. Looking up here at the slow stotch, okay, you see up there the 80 line. Alright, there's two different ways to read that slow stotch, or any of your momentum indicators or oscillators, is analyzing it from a momentum perspective or overbought, oversold. In this particular case, what you're seeing here is momentum, and this is not an overbought, oversold situation. So when you see this telling you that your momentum is really strong, really high up here in the 80 and staying up there, that's a very, very strong condition. You don't want to be trying to sell that. If you try to sell here, you're not going to make any money, okay? So that's the main thing I want to point out here. The last time you saw this condition was back over here, okay? And you did the same basic overall thing, all right? Wrong tool. Anyway, let me clean that up. And you can see that once you have that breakout rally, right, you get that rally going on, that momentum sticks up there, it can stay up there. You don't even want to consider shorting that thing until after you start to break down below, closing back down below the 80 line. You start to see that momentum starting to fade. That's at the same time period you get this close below this area here, that 20 period, and then you start to do the whole rolling over thing. Okay, so that's the main thing. Is next week I suspect we'll see more of a push to test this previous high here. Enjoy your weekend, be safe, and I will see you in the next one.